Today we're going to talk about collaboration. And I know that some new clinic students may dread the prospect of having to work with a partner on their direct representation or community advocacy projects. And I get it. Many students have been burned in the past when working with others on group work. However, I have some good news for you. Most of our clinic students leave the semester with a newfound appreciation for teamwork, and I think you will too. Your experience in this clinic, as you've already learned, will involve intense collaboration with a teammate. That choice to have students represent clients in teams rather than to work individually on cases and projects was an intentional choice as this clinic was put together. We decided to partner student attorneys for three main reasons. 1, collaboration is a professional norm. 2, very few lawyers actually hang up a shingle and work completely on their own. Even if you have a solo practice, you're going to be working with paralegals, assistants, and seeking help and support from other lawyers. And you'll certainly be collaborating with your clients. And lastly, as our readings discuss, collaboration increases professional satisfaction and improves work product. We see collaboration as an essential lawyering skill, just like interviewing, counseling, or trial advocacy. And as such, it's really important that we take time to step back, prepare, and plan for the collaborative process. Now, one of the reasons I think that collaboration can be such a challenge is that it's not something that we're explicitly taught how to do successfully. We don't spend much time thinking about it or reflecting on it after the collaborative process. Our goal today and for the rest of the semester is to really resist that paradigm and to think about collaboration as an essential skill and look at it with intentionality. We want to normalize the discussion about the collaborative process. We want to think about ourselves as collaborative partners, and we want to take the time to develop strategies for maximizing the collaborative relationship. And like any other thing we do in clinic, we'll apply our clinic motto of plan, do, reflect, and adapt. That's why we're having you complete individual and group collaboration worksheets this week, so you can think about your own collaboration style and then work with your partner to discuss similarities and differences and come up with plans to maximize your team's strengths and work through any areas of differences or weaknesses. You'll both have triumphs and challenges this semester, and we'll build space into our weekly supervision meetings and the mid-semester evaluations to reflect on how the collaboration's going. There will be times when you need to adapt your strategies and start that process again of plan, do, reflect, and adapt. Our readings talk about three main models of collaboration: the collaboration model, the parallel work model, and the input model. We'll discuss each in turn. In the collaboration model, workers share decision-making, responsibility, and ownership. However, this could involve delegation by experience, expertise, and work styles. Central to this model is a good process for synthesizing multiple ideas and resolving conflicts. Let me give you an example of how this might play out in the context of writing a brief. Both students might conduct research on their own, but come back together to discuss their research, create a case theory, and a detailed outline. Someone then may take the lead on drafting a particular section of the brief, but the team would come back together to discuss each section, to provide feedback and edits, so that the final product is a true blending of their collective work. In the parallel work model, workers work towards a common goal, but on separate related projects. There's no shared decision-making, no exchange amongst coworkers. Everyone has their own piece, and it's usually completed sequentially. The benefit is that this might be very efficient. However, the downside is the final product may lack synthesis. Let's apply this to writing a brief. Here, one student might write the introduction, the procedural history, and a statement of facts, and the other student could write the argument and the conclusion. These sections would then be pasted together without any discussion or exchange amongst the students, creating a final project that's technically complete, but perhaps a little bit disjointed. Finally, we have the input model, where the decision maker may seek contributions from others, but at the end of the day, they're the clear leader and there's no shared decision-making authority. One person performs the final task or final edits, while others serve a lesser role. This avoids difficulties of conflict resolutions and the complications of delegations. However, there are some downsides. There may be lack of ownership among some of the students or unequal power and responsibilities. Let's again apply this to the example of writing a brief. Here, the lead student attorney may ask their partners for research input or feedback on legal arguments. However, it's that student's attorney's decision about how much weight they want to give to the input of their colleagues and can ultimately make unilateral decisions about what ends up in the brief. All three of these models may be a part of your practice. Not one model of collaboration is best. Not one particular type of collaboration style is best. It's all about strategic choice, about approaching collaboration as you would interviewing or counseling in an intentional, considered, goal-oriented way. And finally, please remember, successful collaboration doesn't require that each person do the same thing, use the same time frame, or produce an equal amount of work. We wish you the best of luck this semester with your collaboration. Thank you.